Earlier this month, engineers in Northern Virginia, home to the world's largest cluster of data centers, warned that electricity demand from AI workloads had risen so fast that parts of the local grid were being pushed closer to their limits than ever before. Nothing shut down, but it was a clear signal. The cloud isn't infinite, and that reality is quietly reshaping how we think about computing. That moment changes how you look at laptops. In 2026, judging them only by speed, battery, and storage doesn't really cut it anymore. The real questions are different now. How smart is your laptop? How securely can it run AI? And can it actually keep up with modern work without dying halfway through the day? What you're about to see is what business laptops are turning into right now. And it's a much bigger shift than most people realize. And it's also a shift businesses can actually try for themselves. Some of these systems are already available through free hands-on loaner programs, so companies can test how they perform in real workflows before making any decisions. You can find more details linked in the description. The biggest change isn't happening on the outside. Screens aren't folding in half. Keyboards aren't floating. The transformation is happening deep inside the machine, in the chip itself, in how laptops process information and make decisions. That's what's redefining what a good laptop even means in 2026. This is something AMD has been closely tracking as AI, energy efficiency, and workplace technology continue to converge. What's changing in laptops? Work has shifted toward AI much faster than most people expected. Just a couple years ago, in 2023, almost everything AI-related lived in the cloud. You typed a request, it traveled to a distant server, and then came back with a response. That model worked, but it didn't take long for the limits to show up. Businesses ran into privacy concerns, rising cloud costs, slower response times, and growing dependence on stable internet connections. By 2024, that pushed companies to rethink the approach entirely. They didn't just want access to AI anymore. They wanted AI that could run directly on their laptops. This is why the entire industry started racing to build dedicated AI engines into processors. Instead of treating AI as something that only exists in the cloud, laptops needed to be capable of handling it locally. And this shift is not being driven by gamers or content creators. It's being driven by businesses. Companies consistently care about three things above everything else: privacy, speed, and reliability. Running AI on device means sensitive documents do not have to leave the machine. Responses are faster because they're not dependent on internet speed. Systems also feel more dependable when Wi-Fi is weak or unstable. So when we talk about AI-first laptops in 2026, we're not talking about flashy demos. We're talking about a fundamental redesign of how work machines are actually built. This is the direction AMD has been focusing on, and it's also why they're partnering on this video. Who AMD is. A lot of people still think of AMD mainly as a gaming brand, but that is only part of their story. Yes, AMD chips power PlayStation and Xbox consoles, as well as handhelds like the Steam Deck. That's why the name shows up so often in gaming and why many people recognize it instantly. But AMD's role goes much deeper than entertainment hardware. The company also builds processors for some of the most demanding computer environments in the world. Frontier at Oak Ridge National Laboratory and El Capitan at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory both run on AMD technology. El Capitan is currently ranked as the fastest supercomputer in the world. That matters because these systems are not designed for fun or flashy benchmarks. They're built for extreme reliability, energy efficiency, and sustained performance under heavy workloads. The engineering required at that level is very different from consumer electronics. What's interesting is that this experience now flows down into business laptops. The same design philosophy used in high-performance computing, efficiency, security, and scalability is shaping how modern work machines are built. This is why AMD is not just relevant to gamers, but important in professional and business environments. What a business laptop should be in 2026. A modern business laptop in 2026 is no longer just about raw performance. It needs to meet a set of practical requirements that reflect how people actually work today. First is business class performance. That means consistent multitasking, smooth video calls, fast file handling, and stable behavior throughout the day. Not short bursts of speed, but reliability over long working hours. Second is hardware-enhanced security. Cyber threats have continued to rise, and software-only protection is no longer enough. Businesses now expect security features to be built directly into the hardware so sensitive data is protected at a deeper level. Third is long battery life driven by efficiency. A powerful laptop that needs constant charging creates friction. Efficiency matters because work happens everywhere, in meetings, during travel, and across remote setups, not just near power outlets. Fourth is built-in AI readiness. AI tools are already part of daily workflows, including transcription, translation, document analysis, and meeting summaries. If a laptop cannot handle these tasks locally, it becomes overly dependent on the cloud and feels outdated very quickly. Fifth is manageability at scale. Businesses do not deploy laptops one at a time. IT teams need platforms that remain stable, receive predictable updates, and can be managed remotely without constant intervention. Taken together, these requirements explain why business laptops in 2026 feel less like general-purpose computers and more like focused productivity machines designed for real work. The core of Ryzen AI Pro. At a technical level, AMD Ryzen AI Pro is built around a simple but powerful idea. 3 specialized engines working together on a single chip. A CPU handles general computing tasks such as running applications, managing the operating system, and keeping everyday workflows responsive. A GPU takes care of graphics, video processing, and visually intensive workloads that need parallel processing. Alongside them is a dedicated NPU that's designed specifically for AI tasks and can run machine learning workloads efficiently and at low power. This combination allows AI workloads to run directly on the device instead of being sent back and forth to the cloud. The result is faster responses, better privacy, and less reliance on constant internet connectivity. Tasks feel immediate because processing happens locally rather than waiting for a remote server. In real use, this shows up in practical ways. Video calls can use AI to improve framing, lighting, or background effects in real time without stressing the system. Local AI tools can summarize meetings, analyze documents, or organize notes without uploading sensitive files. Everyday workflows continue to function even when the internet's slow or temporarily unavailable. The point is not that AI is visible or flashy. It's that AI becomes part of the background. It quietly supports everyday work without getting in the way, which is exactly what modern business laptops are being designed to do. Why this matters for small and medium businesses. This shift is especially important for small and medium businesses. SMBs usually do not have large IT teams or the time to constantly manage complex systems. They need technology that works reliably day after day without frequent setup, maintenance, or troubleshooting. When AI runs directly on the device, work becomes more predictable. There's no waiting for large files to upload, no sudden slowdowns when internet connections dip, and fewer concerns about where sensitive information's being processed. Over time, that reliability turns into real productivity gains. Less downtime means fewer interruptions during meetings and less time lost dealing with technical issues. AI-powered features can help with meeting summaries, document organization, and routine communication, all while running locally on the laptop. Just as importantly, keeping more processing on the device improves data security. Client information, internal documents, and sensitive files do not need to leave the laptop as often, which reduces risk and simplifies compliance. In short, businesses are not looking for complicated technology. They want laptops that work consistently, stay secure, and hold up through real work days without adding extra friction. Demo pool and loaner opportunity. This is not just a theoretical shift. AMD is giving businesses the opportunity to try Ryzen AI PRO laptops through its loaner program. Instead of relying on specifications or reviews, you can test these laptops inside your actual workflow, using your own software and working the way you normally do. This lets you see how AI features perform in real situations, how the system handles everyday multitasking, and how the battery holds up across a full workday. More importantly, it allows you to decide whether these capabilities genuinely improve your day-to-day work before making any commitments. Check out the free AMD loaner offer. Test the Ryzen AI PRO laptops yourself and experience the benefits they can bring to your business. The official link is in the description. If you made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.